I'm Clay Skipper, and in a couple days, I have to face off against the NBA three-point reigning champion Joe Harris, and now I have 100 shots to practice. $99 shots to practice.
Let's go! That was awesome. You better use that take. If anyone asks, I did that one take, all right? We're all in agreement.
They can make it look good in post, it's fine. Every year at NBA All-Star Weekend, they have a bunch of competitions, but one of those competitions is the NBA three-point contest. The 10 best shooters in the NBA shoot 25 balls, 16 of which are regular balls that are worth 1 point, 9 balls of which are money balls that count for 2 points, for a grand total of 34 points. We're in the Lower East Side, the Manny Cantor Community Center. We are going to practice my three-point jump shot. I played power forward in high school, which is not a position that takes a lot of three-point shots. And I haven't shot a basketball in about 3 months. But this is the first one that I feel relatively confident in, and hearing myself say that out loud, I feel like I have completely f***ed myself by saying that. Last year, Joe Harris hit 26 of 30 points, so that's who I'm going up against on Thursday. I don't think I'm going to do that, but can I do better than the worst NBA performance of all time? Detlef Schrempf in 1988, I believe, had 5 points, and Michael Jordan, MJ, scored 5 points in 1990. So if I hit 6 shots, ipso facto, I am MJ. So today we're here to do some practice. So we have a coach along with me here today, Etienne Brouwer. He's gonna give me some pointers. We're gonna work on my technique, give me a few tips for strategy, and he's got some raw clay to work with. Let's practice. Clay.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. So what are the fundamentals to a good three-point shot?
Arc is very important. Rotation on the ball is really important. And limiting how much expenditure of your energy you have on a shot. You kind of have to prepare which way you're going to set up on the rack between shot number 5 and shot number 1 on the next rack too. There's actually a lot more that goes into it than you think. It's not just simple muscle memory.
I'm
So it's not bad. Key one to the three-point contest. Right now at the Manny Cantor Center, it's a high school court, so these are high school regulations. So the high school line is about 19 feet 9 inches. The NBA line is 23 feet 9 inches. Or you're shooting from about here every single time.
That's where I shot from, right?
You shot a little closer. But the hard part is you get a lot of lift on your shot. It just limits the amount of time you have to get onto the ground, get another basketball up off the ground. So by the time you get to the last rack, you might be in trouble.
What's the key to fixing that?
Shooting the ball more on the way up than at the top, especially on this.
Okay.
4 extra feet.
It feels a lot further.
This is basically half court. This is a half court shooting competition.
All right, let's do this.
98 shots to go.
As you're getting off the ground, start flicking your wrist and getting the ball out of your hands. Yeah.
Yes! This is going great.
If you can flick the wrist a little bit more, that's going to be complicated, but trying to think, you almost have to push it.
Oh, God!
That's better.
My God. Let's start over. Jesus.
If you can get the ball in your hands with your fingertips on the seams, you're going to get a better chance of getting perfect rotation on the ball. And again, that goes to slowing the ball down and getting a little bit more trajectory through the air. The second you get to this ball rack, eyes on those seams, get right there, and then go right into your shot. See? The first grab wasn't right. The second, you went like this, and then you went like this.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. Damn. Let's go.
It might sound bizarre. Try to shoot as if you were trying to go off the backboard. So try to miss or shoot long.
Okay.
So that you give yourself a better chance of getting it up and in.
Woo! What a coach! Can I hire you?
I don't know if I can help you.
Oh! Wow, right back to the old way. Woo!
Right there.
I think maybe we should bring out a rack.
Nope. Nope. Yes. That's all I need.
So We'll go pros and cons. Pros. You came in here today with a great attitude. Fantastic. Cons.
Everything else.
You have to get the rotation on the ball. You want to think a little higher in the air and a little bit more rotation, where you can get 2 rotations per second in the air.
Wow.
That little bit can get you that extra oomph.
All right, let's do 5 more.
I believe in you, Clay.
Thank you. I don't. I have ceased to believe in me.
Nice. Good. Push. Good. Good. Forget that one. Push.
Small improvement. No points for that.
Realistically, you've got 11 seconds to get from first ball out of your hands to last basketball off the rack.
Wow.
Go.
Oh my God.
Ooh. Good. Nice. Nice. There you go. Push it up. You may not have time to even watch the ball go in. Your first shot, you knew was off. The second you let it go, and your confidence went straight down.
Yeah.
You have to just shoot and forget every single shot that gets out of your hands.
I'm gonna say something crazy, but I think I should do a full round.
If you're ready, I'm here. I'm here for you, Clay.
How many do you think I'm gonna make?
3.
How many do you really think I'm gonna make?
2.
I knew it. I knew you were both me.
Ready, set, go. Hey!
Oh my God. Oh. That's.
Early release.
Now. 3. You get any points for hitting the side of the backboard?
Money ball.
4 off the backboard.
3?
Yeah, I think I hit 3.
You got 3. You weren't fatigued until 4 and 5.
Yeah.
5 was 4 shots off the side of the backboard, so you're in trouble there. Think you got 20 shots. Middle rack is your money rack. You got 5. You can get 10 points right there. All you need is a couple. You gotta have 6, 7 money balls in those first 3 racks somewhere.
You know, we talk mostly about physical stuff, but like psychological, like how to sort of get in that flow state or get in rhythm or not psych yourself out.
You can't let a missed shot determine your next shot. Focus on what you did right when it goes in. Joe's gonna slaughter you. But
Thank you for putting it gently.
if your goal is 5 or 6, you get 6 or Jordan status.
Yeah.
And that's literally exactly how it goes.
Amazing. All right, so next step, I think, unfortunately, is to do another round, but it's gonna be better if I have a little competition. So we brought Ray Salnave from Monmouth here. Appreciate you coming, man.
No doubt. Thanks for having me.
You just watched that. Give me your review.
I think maybe just try to focus on breathing. I guess stay out of your own head.
Oh, okay.
Just shoot and then move. Just have confidence with yourself.
Cool. Let's get a prediction. How many do you think you're gonna hit?
Maybe 13.
13! Wow. Where are you gonna put your money ball?
I think second racks. By the time you get that first rack done, I feel like you'll have your momentum going.
Yeah.
You get the first couple out the way. By the time you get there with your money balls, I think you'll be really good.
All right, well, let's get it.
Go. Woo! There it is. Oh, an airborne. Oh. Woo! Oh, good. Go, Ray. There we go. How am I out? 3 minutes? Uh-oh, too hot. Let's go! 8. Let's go, money ball.
Come on. Hit this money ball. I think you got 3.
We got 3.
Bad. I think you started off all right.
Yeah,
And then
it felt good.
Try to get one off the bank.
That was lucky.
Try focus not to look at it too long. Just shoot it, just go. Just keep going.
Yeah.
Once you see you miss too much, then you start losing confidence in yourself.
Totally.
You don't want to lose confidence,
Yeah.
especially in a contest.
Yeah. So the thing that was cool about your round is that you started hitting shots at the end, which is like my confidence and strength just gets shot.
Once you hit a net after you make one, it's like, all right, well, maybe I'm up to something. And you just keep shooting, and then next thing you know, you hit a couple.
Okay.
And then I go from nothing to, 11?
Yeah.
Probably. So,
Yeah.
I mean, just confidence in yourself.
Okay.
Just keep believing that, the next one's going to go in. Don't focus on the last one. If you know you're a good shooter and you practice and you work on your technique, then you're good.
Yeah.
Just trust it.
Big asterisk there if you know you're a good shooter. Do you have a prediction for me? Going up against Joe?
You're going to beat him. I'll give you 8. Give you 8.
8? Okay.
He's going to have 6, and you're going to be good.
Okay.
Better than Jordan and KD.
There you go.
Exactly.
All right, well, I appreciate that.
No problem.
I need that confidence.
Don't worry, you got it.
That was super helpful because it gave me an insight into like what it's going to be like to be actually competing. And the thing that happens is the adrenaline just ramps up. I could get lucky, maybe catch fire and hit 6 or 7, but I think that's probably the upper echelon of what I'm going to do. I don't think I'm going to hit 10. Don't think I'm going to beat Joe. 5 shots to go. Wish me luck.
God damn it.
I've started out this day way more confident than I am now. All right, today's the day. I'm at the NBA Players Association. I'm gonna face off against Joe Harris in an NBA three-point competition. I feel more confident now than I did leaving the gym on Tuesday. I may have snuck in a few extra practice shots. I feel slightly better, but not markedly better. Mentally, I've just been trying to run through that checklist that ATN gave me. So just focusing on putting my hands on the seams, getting the shot up very quickly, remembering not to watch the follow through, and trying to shoot it to the backboard as opposed to the front of the rim, because I just leave everything short. The other big piece of advice I got from Ray was just to breathe.
Just try to focus on breathing.
I will try to keep a cool head, but if I'm being realistic, I think it's probably gonna be pretty intense. I think if I make 0 today, that show is definitely over. I may have to quit GQ, potentially leave New York, and never play basketball ever again. Floor is just don't get 0. That's the goal. Just gonna focus on slowing down, and I'm gonna put my money ball at the top of the key. And maybe that's a terrible idea, but I feel good about that strategy. See if it works out. All right, feel good. Ish. Feel good-ish. Hey, man.
What's happening?
I'm Clay.
Nice to meet you, man. Joe.
So last year you won the whole thing,
Yep. I made 26. All right,
Wow.
not 26 technically, but I had 26 points.
and that
Included the money balls.
the shot you shoot here isn't the shot you shoot in the game, right?
No, yeah.
So do you have to practice it? Like, how many shots are you usually getting up to practice for All-Star Weekend?
I just practiced the day before that I did it. It's a little bit different, just sort of like reaching for the ball, taking your eyes off of the rim and having to do it sort of constantly. And that's sort of kind of where I found myself getting messed up a little bit. It was just trying to establish a rhythm that way.
Okay.
I mean, shooting is all about trying to find your rhythm, and you have a minute to do it, so you have to have some sort of pace when you're going through. You can't just take your time.
I noticed you pick up the second ball in the rack first.
It was the closest one initially when I first reached, and I just sort of stuck with it
Okay.
while I was going. When I practiced, I didn't actually grab the second one, and I just sort of caught myself in the competition being like, all right, I accidentally grabbed the second one, and I just sort of went from there, and I did it on every rack.
How do you decide where to put your money ball rack?
I elected to have my money ball rack at the very end, just because corner threes traditionally are the easiest threes.
Because they're closer? Or
They're,
why?
yeah, they're a little bit closer, and it's just like one of those shots that I sort of find myself practicing more frequently than any other three-point shot.
I'm not even shooting a fifth rack. And Joe puts his money balls, I think, on the fifth rack. I don't know, maybe he feels like he gets into a rhythm on the fifth rack, but I'm trying to get to the water at that point.
I elected to do the last corner spot just because I kind of assumed that I would probably or hopefully have at least somewhat of a rhythm going by the time I got to the end versus when I first started.
And you hit all of them.
And I hit all of them.
Must be nice. Wonder what that feeling's like. All right, I only have 3 shots left, and I'd love to get some pointers from you.
Yeah, we can do that.
All right.
Hey, as long as it goes in, that's a good shot.
What? No,
That didn't even look nice?
No, look good.
There we go. All right.
Well, that's all. Hey,
What should I change? Nothing?
nothing. As long as it goes in, man. 2 in a row.
3!
3 in a row.
You should go home. This is great.
Yeah,
Thank you for coming.
Call it out.
That's it. What do you think? I'm in your head a little bit, right?
I'm a little worried.
All right, let's do this. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. All right, you go first.
All right.
How do you feel? You want to warm up or not?
Nah, I'll just do it. Yeah.
Love that. 3, 2, 1, ready, go. 1, 2, damn it. Unbelievable. That was unbelievable.
Not bad.
All right, well, I'm up. This was gonna be like my, big intimidation GQ, GQ jersey factor.
I love it.
We get a prediction from you? What do you think I'm gonna do out here?
Well, I saw you hit 3 in a row, so I'm gonna guess you're gonna be between 15 and 20.
Wow.
Yeah.
Can you give me a tryout with the Nets if I hit 15 and 20?
Oh yeah, we'll call Sean Marks right after this.
Amazing. Perfect.
Yeah. 3, 2, 1, ready, go. Come on, play. Money ball. There it is.
All right. I don't think I'm getting that tryout with the Nets.
Come on, it's all in the last rep.
That counts.
Keep going.
Damn it.
Get in there. There it is.
I think there's room for improvement.
You look tense though too. You're holding your breath when you're
Yeah.
shooting. Yeah, you were tight. You gotta relax. Let it fly. We'll run it back at some point.
Exactly.
Yeah, maybe after Chicago.
So now if you win, it's sort of like we won together.
This is where it started.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe I'll give you the trophy.
That would
Actually,
be amazing.
Yeah.
We'll cut it down the middle, and you can have a half, and I can have a half. And then when we're ever in the same town, we can get together and put our halves together.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
I love it.
Perfect. I take solace in the fact that I didn't hit 0 shots, so that's good. 2 regular shots, 1 money ball after the buzzer. Will give me the handicap, we'll count it, 4 points. I think 4 was maybe a little bit lower than what an above average Joe would get, but that is really hard. And I am surprised at how hard it is. I mean, it looks like it's super easy. It's not like that at all. Of the challenges we've done so far in Above Average Joe, I think this one is the one that most surprised me with how difficult it is. I do think like training with ATN and Ray actually really helped me, and I do think that their advice was the only reason I was able to hit 3 of those basketballs. What I said at the beginning was like, I'm not gonna worry about my breath. There's only a finite number of things I can go through on my checklist. Breathing and just sort of being zen about it is not gonna be one of them. I actually think that was a huge problem for me, was I just was so tense that I couldn't even focus on shooting. The good news is I can keep doing the show because I didn't get 0, but I think I could have done better, so I'm slightly disappointed in myself. But For all the YouTube haters out there, I can shoot a basketball. Damn it, I really wanted that to go in. For all the YouTube haters out there, I really can shoot a basketball. First take. GQ, flash it, video over.